Hi everyone, Ollie Tucker here, Mark James Golf Academy, and a few drills here, practices for you to cure your slice. Hope this helps. Enjoy.
I think we ought to get ready, 'cause it's feeling mighty good to me. What you say, get it? Can you come out?
So the slice, and the most common way we see this happening with the driver is maybe a shot that starts fairly straight, maybe a bit left, maybe a bit right, or even dead straight at the target, but then curves away to the right for the right-handed players. So if you're someone that has a fade that hits the target, then this is maybe not for you. We're talking about a player here that can't control the driver. You lose a lot of shots out of bounds to the right, and you don't even take the driver out the bag. Here's a few drills that might help. So if your shots are starting generally where you want them to, a little bit left, a little bit right, or somewhere in between, then great, your club face is probably quite good. So with the driver, wherever the ball starts is pretty much where the face points. So we're going to leave the face alone. You don't need to worry about changing your grip to make it stronger. Ball's going to go more left. Don't try and rotate the club face. Ball's going to go more left. You won't slice it, but you will pull it straight to the left, and that's another lost ball. We need to change your swing direction and then path that your club is moving on when it hits the ball. So if your shots are starting quite straight, your club face is somewhere straight when it hits the ball. The curve to the right after that is because you're swinging too much to the left. We want this club moving out to the right a lot more, and that's going to change your slice into something a bit straighter, maybe even a draw. Even if you start hooking it, don't panic, come and see us, we can sort that out. But let's get it away from the right hand side of the course. So a few ways to do that. Let's get this club moving to the right. We'll start off with drill sticks, not just framing. So if you get one stick on your target line and the other stick crossing over to the right, we're going to try and take the driver back along the target line and then really change the route of the driver and follow. If you can see that on the ground, the yellow stick. So the backswing is going to be away from you, might feel like it's away from you on the way down. Really try and change that swing to follow the stick, which is going to feel somewhere out to the right. As much as you can, it doesn't matter for now. And no apologies if you start hitting big hooks, do the opposite shot and then we can tweak that. So first way of doing it, out along the target line on the way back, and then can you change direction on the way down? A little tweak on that: if you're struggling to get the club moving to the right, you can use the sticks, try the same thing, but this time do it with a split stance. So bring your right foot back behind your left. So your feet are almost pointing in the direction you want to swing the club. Same again, take it back how you feel comfortable, but then on the way down, lots of room here to swing the club out to the right. For a bit more visual clues and some motivation, again, sticks are optional, but if you get a basket on the outside, so this side of the golf ball, can you take the club away again how you want and swing without hitting the basket? It's going to help the club want to move that way. There's a lot of ways of doing this, and there's a lot of reasons why you do this in the first place. Without seeing everyone's backswing that's watching this video, we won't quite know why you do this with the club in the first place. We'll need to see you, but have a go next time you're in the range and getting the club moving to the right. So using the sticks, splitting your stance, using the basket as you just seen. One other way to practice, and again, lots more ways. These are just the first 4 off the top of my head. If your club is coming to the left, so moving to the left as it hits the ball, it could be quite likely that top of your backswing, you're then just turning. So my left hip doesn't really go towards the ball, it just turns this way. And if that happens, if I turn, you can see where the club wants to come from. If, once I've done my backswing, I can get my hip bumping just a small amount towards the target rather than turning, so a small bump towards the target, let's watch the difference with where the club comes from. So top of your swing, bumping my hip, and you can see now my right elbow goes a bit more towards my hip. That's my feeling anyway, and now I can swing the club what feels to me and probably looks a bit more out to the right. So a few ways for you there to try and get the club moving right if you're someone that starts the ball quite well but then loses the shot with a curve to the right, slices it to the right. Got to get the club moving to the right. That will bring the ball the other way, or you hit something quite straight. So have a go at a few of those at the range. Hope that helps, and we'll see you soon.
Okay then, here is my swing thought for an in-to-out swing path. I create my backswing, and then I visualise 1 o'clock on the clock face to create the club going towards 1 o'clock, which is an in-to-out swing path. I'm just going to show you. Just a few degrees draw there. Perfect shape. Into out swing path. Finish the swing and you'll get a slight little draw on your ball flight.